Alright, welcome to my Ripley and Xenomorph bundle review and gameplay video. So these obviously just came out. If you want to see the trailer, I put it in my item shop review, but I couldn't wait for these. Alien was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen as a kid, but I loved it. So there's two different bundles here. The Ripley and Xenomorph bundle is 2,200 V-Bucks, and you get the skin, the back bling, the Ellen Ripley skin, her back bling, and then the built-in emote Xeno Menace. And this is what it looks like real quick for you. And that's his expandable jaw that pops out. That's actually what does the eliminating in Aliens. Then you have the Space Gear bundle, which is 1,500 V-Bucks. And this is the burst case scenario. So in the movies, there are chest bursting aliens that come out just like that. They blow out the chest, and then they have those vicious teeth like that. It's actually very creepy, very disgusting, but they kind of Fortnited it. Is that a word? And they turned it into a llama. Then you've got this big bulky pickaxe with a bulky name, bulky sound effects, the P5000 power loader arm. That's a mouthful. And then the Cheyenne dropship. And if you want to buy them each individually, the Xenomorph is 1,600, Ripley is 1,500 because he comes with the emote and she doesn't. And then this is 800, this is 1,200, and this is only 300 for the burst case scenario. So I don't know if I would recommend buying the Space Gear bundle. I mean, you can't really run any of those except for the emote with Xenomorph. The other two are basically meant for Ripley, but I don't know. It's up to you. I would definitely recommend the bundle over here. 2,200 for this is a steal. But let's take a look at what everything looks like in game. So first is the Xenomorph. They did a fantastic job here. When the portal opened up and I said that this was going to be from Aliens, a lot of people said, no way. He's too disproportionate. He won't fit in Fortnite. But look at this. They made him work. And his head definitely looks like a space banana. And that was our clue for the portal. So fantastic job. All the creepy effects, that jaw, the expandable jaws in there, everything looks perfect. Now oddly, his back bling is a tail. It literally is the tail, but if you take it off, for example, let me put this on, you still have the tail. So what it does is just add that creepy, I don't know, tube system on his back. So even if you take it off and put something else on, you still have the tail, except if you put a cape on. And this is disgusting to me, but watch this. The hole is right there. He's got a hole where his tail should be. Where did his tail go? I don't know. Isn't that weird? So you definitely still maintain the tail even if you don't equip it. But you may as well equip it because then you get that weird tube system like that. But it's kind of neat because other skins can equip it. If you weren't aware, there's an Alien versus Predator movie where they fight. The Predator actually tries to kill all the aliens for fun. It's like sport. So you can equip that on him and get the tail. So the tail is for anyone. It's not just for aliens, so that's pretty sweet. I said alien. I meant Xenomorph. And then, of course, we're going to go with this pickaxe and this glider, even though it's going to look weird because an alien carrying a gun? Are you kidding me? So there's no selectable styles. He just has the built-in emote. And then I've got the black ooze wrap. So let's jump into a match and see what this creepy, creepy Xenomorph looks like. All right, here we go. This is the Cheyenne dropship. Okay, so that is pretty sweet. Nice deploy sound and animation. Here it is one more time. I'll be quiet. Incredible. So it looks huge from above, but from your perspective, from this angle, not so much. So let's press forward and see what happens. Okay, so it's got a nice blast off noise. Listen again. Very realistic. Let's go backwards. Okay, so the flames, watch the flames on the back. They're full power going forward, but when you go backwards, they kind of invert. So that's a nice touch. This is just normal hovering. Now watch again backwards. They change a little bit. Go left. Right. So pretty nice. Not bad for a glider. And of course it's got the, what are those, rockets? I truly can't remember the ship from the movie. It's been a long time. Sounds good though. Oh wow, look how big that pickaxe is. I knew it would be ginormous. This is crazy. Why is it so big? Oh my gosh, it takes up the whole screen when you swing it. Are you kidding me, Xenomorph? What is this? Well, it's kind of animated. You can see it spin around there. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it only spins when you swing it. Yeah, so only when you swing it. Would you consider that secretly reactive? I don't know. It's kind of cool, though. And then the hose kind of sprays as well. Look at the hose. Only when you swing it. So that's kind of neat. Wait, it sprayed in the wrong side there. Oh, it sprays in the front and back. Wow. So it's just random where it sprays, I guess. Well, that time I didn't see it spray at all. Alright, so let's see if there's a splash effect on this. Yeah, there's a huge, huge golden spark that comes out. That's not the typical spark you see. So that's cool. So let's do the built-in emote, the Xeno Menace. Ugh, creeps me out. I wish they extended that a little bit. They should have let the expandable jaw stay out a little longer, in my opinion. It's so quick. Maybe they didn't want to scare people, I don't know. So, I always envisioned what it would look like for a Xenomorph to hold a weapon. And this is it. Ooh, this black ooze rep does not go well. It's not as dark as he is. So you can see his big old space banana head is very obtrusive. But it goes to the left, so it doesn't really block your view, but it takes up your whole screen when you aim down sights. So some people may not like that, but that's just what the alien looks like. Let's spin him around real quick. I mean, they did a fantastic job, like I said. That is spot on as to what a Xenomorph should look like. Well, in this evolutional form that he's on. There's different forms if you've never seen the movies. I just can't get over how big this pickaxe is. Alright, so let me get an elimination here and see if anything happens. I didn't think it would. There's nothing really reactive about him. So,
his pickaxe?
Yeah, look how big it is. Takes up the whole screen. Alright, so I think that's all there is to it for the Xenomorph. I might wait until dark because it kind of looks like his head has this blue effect on the side. Do you see that, Jack?
Yeah.
So it's almost dark out, so let me just see if that changes anything. The sun is going down.
Wait, why is his pickaxe so big?
I don't know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What's everyone going to do when you see a Xenomorph alien cranking 90s on you? Would you run, Jack?
I can't even crank 90.
I don't even know what a 90 is, but I cannot crank it, that's for sure. I can do a 30. Is that real, a 30? Okay, we're going to wait for the sun to go down. It's tough to tell. It's like reflecting off light. But it's not always. Like right there, it looks like it's glowing. I don't think it really is glowing. When you spin them around, you don't see it, is what I meant to say. And nothing glows on the pickaxe. It does have a slight contrail, by the way. Okay, so next up is Ellen Ripley. And this, of course, is the main character in the Alien movies. Well, some of them, at least. Not all of them. And she actually has a cat in the movies, and that's him right there. His name is literally Jonesy. They didn't just say that for Fortnite. The cat's name in the movies is Jonesy. And he keeps her company on the creepy ship with all the aliens. So that's kind of cool. And she has a very bland style to her. Nice shoes, though. I love those shoes. It almost reminds me of Marty McFly's shoes in Back to the Future, too. But she also comes with a selectable style. And this is her crew form. Look at the little cat. He said, meow, meow. The cat has some funny interactions. We'll have to check that out. So we're going to start with the default Ripley. All right, so obviously we already saw the Cheyenne dropship, but let's just take a peek with Ripley here. Of course, the pickaxe and the dropship are actually meant for her, not necessarily for the Xenomorph. So it's more appropriate on her anyway. So she's a very, very bland character as anticipated. Nothing glowing on her. Nothing animated on her except for the back bling, of course. Let me spin her around real quick. Yeah, so if you want to stay low profile, this might be your character. I don't think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. I love her because she's in the... Why am I reloading a gun that I just picked up? I enjoy her because I've seen the movies. I know how awesome of a character she is. But if you're unfamiliar with her, you're going to be like, what is this? I mean, at least with Sarah Connor, she kind of looks cool. But this character looks straight out of the 80s. Hey, little Jonesy. So let's just observe Jonesy for a minute. Maybe he could be secretly reactive. I bet he does fun things, possibly on eliminations. Looks like he's trying to attack something. So I've seen him attack something with his claw. There he just peeked out and, well, there's the attack right there. And I've seen him peek out slowly and then duck back in. So he's almost like the pet backblings. Remember those from back in the day? They did away with those pretty quickly. Let's take a little bit of fall damage and see if he reacts to that. Nope, no effect there. It almost looks like a radio, like an old-fashioned radio, instead of a cat carrier. Okay, so we do have an enemy bot here. Let's get in a limb or two and see if Jonesy reacts. He didn't even pop out. You know what? I should hip fire. Okay, that cracks me up how he just pops out like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be reactive. I mean, he did pop out there conveniently right as I got the limb, but I think that was a fluke. Kind of gives you the stare down and then slowly goes down and then whoop, pop back out. So just a fun backbling. I think the backbling is more entertaining than the skin. Yeah, so not really reactive, unfortunately. Very bland on this one. All right, let's check out her secondary style. Hey, get back in there, Jonesy. All right, so here we go. I actually prefer this style just because I like that teal green color that she has on. Let me spin her around real quick. And I like the hair a lot in this one. This is the classic Sigourney hair. Really enjoy that. But boy, this pickaxe is just so big. It's huge. Let's do this. I forgot to showcase the burst case scenario in-game. And it does a little jiggle there and then pretends to be dead and then pow! Out comes the llama. Oh, that's so gross. Alright, let's see if this suit does anything. I doubt it because it doesn't look like it would be reactive whatsoever, but nothing there. Yeah, I think I do like this style better. It's just unfortunate we can't get the Jonesy backbling to do anything. Wouldn't you think he would pop out on an elimination or something? Let's take a little damage from an actual weapon and see. Don't kill me though, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I didn't notice anything happen there. The backbling better suits this one as well, just because it almost matches the same color scheme. So, oh my gosh, I just can't get over this pickaxe. It's so huge. I do believe that's all there is to it. So basically what we learned is the Xenomorph alien is awesome. The built-in emote, the Xeno Menace, is awesome. Xenomorph tail, though, not so much awesome because it basically just gives those tubes and that's it. But at least it's equipable on other people. Then Miss Ripley, at least she does have selectable styles. She does have a really fun backbling in the Jonesy Cat. But the two styles she does have are very 80s-like. Meaning, I don't think a lot of today's generation are going to appreciate it or like it, but I much prefer the secondary style where she has her crew suit on. Love that. Now, as for the Space Gear bundle, I personally would not recommend this unless you want two of the items in there. If you only want one, then I would totally buy it just over here separately, but if you want two, you may as well buy the bundle just for the bonus value that you get. The pickaxe, as you saw, is ginormous. Everything about it is massive. But it's, quote, secretly reactive because every time you swing it, it rotates and the steam comes out, so that's cool. The glider, I think, is worth it alone. So, I don't know. It's up to you guys if you want this bundle or not. You may want to save your V-Bucks and just buy the emote if that's what suits you. Because I don't think either of those items really go with the Xenomorph skin. They're more meant for the Ripley skin. So let me know in the comments. I'm very curious. For those that have never seen Alien, would you buy these bundles? Either of them? Do you think it's worth it? If you have seen the movies and you're a big fan, I think these are a no-brainer, must-have bundles. But if not, maybe just stay towards the Ripley and Xenomorph bundle and stay clear of the Space Gear bundle. So there you go, that's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.